See the rainbow? That's it. So really, the ones I like the most, or at least the look of it, that guy right there. Ooh, sweet deal. Probably not worth the price though. A bullet, earn furnace 180, 90.
Please watch where. Oh my God! Please don't!
Fuck patriotism. People need iPhone phones.
Go to hell!
Exactly. Huh. Come on. I got a little girl.
Relax, I just want your money.
Go fuck yourself.
$5, dude.
Can't believe I'm seeing this.
$5.
What's happening?
$5. You're lucky.
What do you want? Money? I have money. Get a fucking prescription.
Damn, sorry. You want to meet the craze? He's a friend. Peon. Worthless. Please, I have famous friends. See that?
Famous friends. It's not gonna help you. Sorry. Don't worry, it's not even loaded, buddy. Just need to make some quick cash.
You look like a tranny.
What? What did you say to me, boy? You better run. Wait a minute.
Oh, please don't shoot.
I want your car. Shut up.
Ah!
Give me your stuff. Oh, great.
What?
It's the knee trigger.
He's getting arrested again for this nature.
$5.
What happened?
None. Watch you point guns at cars and pull someone out of a vehicle.
Yeah.
Thanks for the assistance. I didn't want to approach him with a gun in his hand.
Yeah,
But
no,
my
no, I
gun's
got
not
it.
loaded.
Your gun's not loading, but you're pulling the gun out.
My gun is not loaded.
But you had your gun out and it's not loaded. That's a good way to.
Exactly.
That's a good way to get shot.
Well, I'm not trying to kill anybody.
All right. All right. Thanks, guys. You guys can go call for if you want. I'm just gonna escort him and do everything. All right, boss. I'm just gonna bring you off the street, onto the sidewalk. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you if available. Do you understand these rights that have been given to you?
I understand.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and search you and everything at the jail. I'm going to go ahead and put you in the vehicle. Do you have anything on you that I need to be aware of?
The gun, I mean, I have ammo, but it wasn't in the gun.
Okay. Alright, watch your head as you go in. Is that white vehicle up here yours as well?
No. I don't have a vehicle.
Okay.
That's why I'm trying to get money. So, do you guys get alerted when the locals get mugged?
Yes, we get yes, we do. 1CR3 transporting. Yeah, we get we get 911 calls if there's people around, we get the 911 calls as a person witnessing a mugging going on.
So, not always?
Not to my knowledge, not always.
What about gunshots? You always get alerted for those?
Yes,
Do you do GSR?
we have GSR. Now, if you have a quote unquote silencer, then we don't get notifications for those. All right, boss man, I'll go ahead and let you walk. Thank you for not shooting at me and being compliant. You're like the first one that hasn't shot at me today.
It's nice. The gun wasn't even loaded.
No, I know, but it's still really nice.
You get shot at that much?
Oh, you have no idea. That's why I called for backup. If I would have known, like, as I called for backup or after I called for backup, you put your gun away. You can choose to say.
Yeah, you were
Go.
playing it safe. That makes sense.
Yeah. Go ahead and go up against the wall, back wall real fast.
Back here?
Yes, sir. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pat you down. Besides the gun and knife, is that all you have?
I don't think I have a knife, do I?
Oh, I thought you said knife. I apologize.
I have ammo, but it wasn't in the gun.
Okay, what is up with this credit card, sir?
It's probably what I got off of that person right there.
Okay. I do have to ask because it, quote unquote, when I go run it will come back stolen.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna shoot at you. I'm not trying to do hard time. I'm just trying to save some money for a car, but I get more in debt with fines than I get anyway.
Okay. So I'm going to be taking that. I'm going to be taking the credit card. Yeah, that tends to happen. Why don't you just get a day job?
God, it's so monotonous, just like running lumber back and forth.
I can't say I mean, I did that before I did here. I did lumber for about a month before I got hired on.
Aren't there any good paying jobs?
Define good.
Like, I can't even buy a car. I can't.
I know there's like low key jobs if you ask people. When I close this, you can come off the cell. Alright. There's low key jobs that you can do. The low key jobs are you ask people and you can do the like runs for them. They can set up runs for you in races and stuff like that, and you can get paid that way. I know there's delivery runs that you can do, but it's all knowing where they're at and talking to people to figure out where they're at, if that makes any sense. And some of them are legal and some of them are illegal.
Yeah, see, I know there's got to be more than just these regular mundane jobs, but every time I talk to somebody, they keep everything a secret. It's like they don't want new people to the city to know anything.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, the like illegal stuff, there's big car like so over by the Vagos territory, yellow territory, over by what is it? Innocent Boulevard area, I think it is, or Capitol in the warehouse industries over there. There's a gang turf there that you shoot out Vagos and take a car, and we get alarmed when the car gets stolen. But if you deliver the car while, you know, quote unquote, cops are chasing you, you get a lump sum of money. It all depends on what time of day, honestly, when you come into the city to do crime. If you were doing this, like if you were robbing people, I shouldn't be telling you this, but if you were robbing people up in Sandy, unless you consistently do it, I'm not going to go up to Sandy to waste my time because you could already be gone. Just it happened to be I was around the corner when you pulled out the second person. Like I saw the first person call in, and then the second person called in. I just happened to be around the corner. So it all depends. And if we're chaotic, like if the city's popping, we're chaotic with calls. You know, a high value car robbery is what the gang turf one is. Sometimes we don't even touch it because we're dealing with other things. I mean, you got your store robberies, you got your museum. There's a museum robbery. Are you on the Discordia?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can look at in there too that will tell you how to do things. So do you have so I assume you have a criminal record then?
Yep. I went to prison like 3 times in one day.
Oh, wow. All right. Can you you know how to hand over ID then?
Well, is it the F2?
Yeah, flex that F2 muscle, go into ID. Because you were being cooperative with me and you put your gun away and I was waiting on backup more than anything, I will kind of be I won't be doing your charges as hard type of ordeal.
Did you take any money off me?
Negative.
So
That's your ID. That's all I need. So go ahead and let me do paperwork real fast, and let me do paperwork real fast. I'm going to go over to the computer, and then we'll go from there.
What?
You good? You good?
Yeah.
All right, boss man. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and just give you community service due to the factor of you cooperated with me. Be advised that I am gonna catch you a little break. You know, I could be getting you on kidnapping and GTA if I really wanted to. But I'm gonna go ahead and lighten it up. Call it
I appreciate that.
call it a misunderstanding. I know you're kind of new to this area and everything. Yeah, you do like the lumber's a good job, but I personally did mining. Mining's though a job that I did before I came here. I made pretty good money doing that. Also, if you get up to $5,000, you can be a mechanic and get an advanced mechanic toolbox. And when you get an advanced mechanic toolbox, then you can go do a lot more calls instead of being a mechanic and go into the tow yard. Another good one is taxi service. Taxi services, and this is all in the descriptions on Discordia. Taxi service, believe it or not, a lot of people, especially when we impound their vehicle or get a call from them, use the taxi or call taxis all the time. So there's some good tips and hints for you.
Question about that.
Go ahead.
I was reading that cops are not to be corrupt in this city, but that all other professions can be corrupt workers in.
Yes.
So let's say there was a taxi cab serial killer.
That's how it wants to be played out. That's how it can be played out.
I think I found myself a new job.
I didn't hear that, but yeah, it could be played out as that. It also depends on how people want. Hopefully, crossing my fingers because that would be a cool thing. Would RP that out type of ordeal too. You also got to be careful on who you take too. There are some top gangs in here that if you mess with them, you're gonna wish you didn't mess with them. If that makes any sense.
Oh, because then like every time you hear, they're gonna come after you.
Yes and no. They're pretty good at it. It's called Ursa. I don't know if you've heard of Ursa. They're the top gang here. They're the billion-dollar gang here. That is, they're the bearers. So they're pretty top doggish here. That they don't make your life hell. They just.
But how do they know who you are? Like, let's say, does everybody get revived and remember what happened to them, or is there any way that?
No, once you go down, you're not supposed to remember what happens, but they will take a picture of your face or take a picture of your outfit that you're wearing. So if you're not constantly changing your outfit, they can even ask for your ID and everything. And so every time they think you're that person, they will kidnap you, mug you, and then ask for your ID every time. And if you're on their list, because we've had to do a safe transport for someone on their list before, they just.
So basically, they find loopholes around the government laws.
Yes, in a sense, but they also are the government.
Okay, yeah, so they can do whatever they want.
Yes and no. They're very good at not doing that, but there's always the one or two shitlorders, if that makes any sense.
Yep, it does. So don't kidnap anybody wearing a bear mask, basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
Are they always wearing the bear mask?
90% of the time, yes. Pretty much. I mean,
is there any way, like, to get, like, you only know somebody by their ID number, and that changes every time you come to the city, right?
Yeah, so if you do that ID number, yes, that changes every time you get to the city. But and same with your PayPal. I mean your type of ordeal. So it all depends on how you interpret it. They'll basically look at like when you give that ID and your name was Tony Cat and your birth date. That's what they'll look at. They'll look at your sex and your job. So if you wanted to be nonchalantly about it, I mean, you can't change your name and last name, but your PayPal will change, and you could technically go change your job, and it will be, a little bit different if they search for your name, if that makes any sense.
So when I flex my U muscle and I see this list come up, there are no names attached to it.
No, there is not.
Do they use that?
They're not supposed to. I mean, some people, we always look at it. We always do that to look at it type of ordeal. But no, they technically don't use that because that number changes every time you come in. So like if you're 240 right now, if you left and came back in, you may be like, no.
Well, let's say I wanted to know yours. How do I find yours?
So if you flex that U muscle.
Oh, okay. The number comes up over your head. Yeah. So that's what they'll look at and take a screenshot, or no? What?
No, they'll look at your PayPal. I mean, your PayPal number is that ID number. So if you wanted to not give me your ID number or anything, or your ID, I could use that, and that's your PayPal number. Your PayPal number is your number that, so I can give you fines and stuff. So they'll look at your first, last name, and your PayPal number.
How did they get the first and last name, though?
By how you gave it to me, the ID. You hand me your ID.
Yeah, but if I didn't hand it to you, how would you get it from this number?
They can't. So I do have a command, and I can't think of it off the top of my head. There is a command where, so like if you didn't have your ID, I would take my tablet out.
Yeah, the other times I got arrested, I didn't have ID, and they just asked me to put my finger out, and they fingerprinted me.
So they would play it off that way, and then they can do I think it's /force ID or something like that, and we can force that.
Can anyone do it, or you have to be a cop or in a gang or something?
Cop and gang, I think, if I recall.
So basically, there's a command. They have the power. If they get that number, they can get my name and everything.
Yes. Yeah, they can, because they'll do it that way because they're basically kidnapping you and using the corrupt system to get your name and shit like that. It depends on how it gets RP'd out. In all honesty, some people fight it off and say no, I'm not giving it to you, yada yada yada, and they do it, or they respect it, and then you got the shitlords that are like, nope, I took your DNA and I'm running it type of ordeal. Yeah,
well, if they're the government, they're pretty much gonna win in any situation.
Some and some not. It's gonna be, the rumor is, and this is just rumor, on our new revise, we call it new pixels, where new things are going to come out and everything. That top gang that I was just talking about is kind of going to disperse out a little bit and not really be the top gang anymore, and a lot of the shitlorders are going to pretty much be level-headed in a sense. But that's our rumors say. So
what, the city's going to change?
We call it a change. Basically, all it is gangs are going to be revised. So, like this gang that I'm talking to you about, it's no longer going to be a thing. Another gang is going to step in. We have like 6 gangs in the city. Yeah, 6 gangs in the city. So this big top gang is no longer going to be a gang here pretty soon, quote unquote. And then there's going to be gang wars to fight to be the top gang. Does that kind of make sense?
Is it a good idea to try to get in one of these gangs?
You can always try. I mean, in all honesty, once you get initiated in a gang, I mean, this is all OCC, of course. Once you get initiated into a gang, They'll do robberies with you. You'll get a radio channel, or they carry radio, so they're always in radio channels. You get special, like a job tag of the gang and type of ordeal because it's an actual quote unquote job, and so you can do, stuff like that.
What about, like, let's say if you weren't a cop and I wanted to search you or take things off of you, is that something only gangs can do?
I don't think so, and I don't know the command for it off the top of my head. But it had.
I've heard of people just like coming up to other people and just taking things right off of them.
I think that's also in the Discord on commands, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I guess I gotta go read that.
Oh, sorry. Hit keep on. Yeah, and always. Yeah, I mean, you can always go into, ask questions as well. So, to do a 3 dice roll, you do roll, and then space 3. That's what I was doing. And there's commands beyond commands on here too. Are the dev people and owner people? They create their own scripts for FiveM. A lot of them, or some of them on this server, are actually some that you see on the FiveM forums releasing scripts for servers. So a lot of stuff gets tested and brought into here before it even goes out to, NoPixel, or not NoPixel because they use their own shit, but like other servers and stuff like that. So I'll quit wasting your time. I will go ahead and. Oh.
Were you around when Little Willie, the rapper, got arrested?
No, I did not.
No. I saw it on YouTube. It was pretty funny.
I've had to deal with them.
Oh, you have?
Oh yeah.
What was when did you deal with him?
I think he evaded. Oh, he evaded arrest and abated. He was the passenger telling the driver to keep going and run. It was actually really hilarious.
Was this a few days ago?
Yeah. I think it was at least 4 or 5 days ago.
When there was a police chase?
Yeah.
Like by the ammunition?
Was it ammunition? I don't know. I assisted on the police chase. I don't know where it started.
And then there was a shootout?
Yeah.
And then he got shot with a car full of a couple other people, like old men?
I don't know. It's not ringing a bell. That's not ringing a bell, so I don't 100% know.
I watched this YouTube video. It was pretty long, and it was really funny.
Huh. I'll have to look into it. I know exactly what it is.
Most of the stream took place in the prison, too.
Yeah, that's...
He got 50 months because he was hitting on the female paramedic.
Oh, what one?
I don't know, but she had a boyfriend that was a cop, and the cop stuck it to him because of that.
Yes, I know.
Because everybody else that was with him got like 15 or 20 months, and he got 50.
Yeah. One's here 30 to med 21. Did you get a med call and a shots fired call at the same time? All right, I'm gonna send you off to community service.
All right. Thanks for all the info.
Yeah, like I said, Discordia is your best friend. Discordia is where you can figure out a lot of stuff too.
Okay, cool. I'll read it.
So I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm going to give you 15 tasks. It goes by real fast.
Thanks. Oh, did I keep my phone? Oh, I kept my phone. Is it taking forever?
Jeez, you. Help! Ignorant fuck! Ah! Come on, move! Ass lippin'. All right, let's get it poppin'.
Hey, dude.
Hey, I guess you're Tony.
Yeah, I'm Tony. Let me see what I got. You said 11K you got?
I'm also Tony.
Oh, nice to meet you.
I heard there's a lot of Tonys in this town.
Yeah, there's Tony Taylor, there's me. That's pretty much it now. There used to be Tony Paroli, but he's gone.
What happened to him?
Fortunately, he committed suicide.
Oh, wow. So, should I even buy a car? Should I save up?
I could give. I would save up, but just to get you around, I'd buy one of these because I got tons of them.
But I just don't want to waste money.
It's $3,500, man. It's $3,500. Get you going to places, you know, so you don't have to keep stealing cars, you know. And then once you get a better car, this is a good storage unit.
What about a bike or motorcycle?
Let me see what I got.
Can I test drive this to see how it handles?
Yeah, just flash me your ID. Do you even have one yet?
Yeah.
Alright, Tony Cat. Yeah, try it out. Just go through the garage back here. Don't try going through those gates because they're locked.
Back up?
Yeah, you can go through here. It opens.
Okay, so I guess I'll just kind of go around the block or something.
Yeah, go around the block. Do what you gotta do. Try it out. I'll be sitting here waiting.
So it takes off slow. Whoops. Oh. My bad. You okay there, buddy? Oh.
Pussy ass motherfucker.
Ah. Where's the...
How'd you like that?
kind of put a little scratch on it, but we could just pretend that never happened.
Yeah, don't worry about that. That gets fixed.
I mean, for 3,500, can't really complain. It doesn't accelerate very fast, and the handling's a little tricky when you start picking up speed.
It's like I said, it's literally to get you started. If not, I got these bikes. These are in your price range. So this is gonna be the Ruffian right here.
The what?
The Ruffian. This is gonna be $6 grand. This is the Sanchez, which is 5,000. And then this is the PCJ 600. And that's 5,500 exactly. Yeah. And they get smoky.
Oh, it's not. I can't start it.
Alright, here you go.
Ouch. Yeah, I just touched your gate and I think it's falling apart.
Yep.
They're all going to be like that?
Yeah, because you gotta put armor on them. Here, let me give you the keys. Try this one out.
Is that really expensive to add the stuff on it?
12 grand.
Oh, wow. So it's like more than the bike. Does it really help it out, the armor?
Yeah, it gives it so you can do like 2-3 whacks.
What is that? Okay, I feel like the brakes are awful on this.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't stop.
Yeah, you try this one out. There you go.
Hey, does the seatbelt work on the motorcycle?
No.
Is this the Sanchez?
Yep, that's a Sanchez.
What was that one? How much was that one?
Let me double check. $5K.
So really, the best deal is probably the car because that's a four-door car, and you said it probably has better storage.
Mm-hmm.
And
Later on down the road.
half the price.
Yeah. Later on down the road, it's a better investment.
But
to get.
but I also heard that it's not good to store anything in your trunk because people could just go in and take it.
I mean, if you put it away in your garage later on, you get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, if you just use it and then never really drive it around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try it one more time really quick.
Yeah, go ahead. And what do we think?
Are those the only options? Do you have anything similar or? I mean, it's not bad actually, especially for the price. It's not bad. Is it worth trying to upgrade the brakes and all that, or just drive it around as like a kind of like a?
I mean, I got a fugitive. If you want to take a look at that, I could do 11 on that. Let me see which one it is though. I got a couple of them. Hold on. Which one is this?
You're the car salesman.
Give me a second. It's definitely not this one we're talking about.
Oh, it already has a neon under it, no? Or that's just normal?
Yeah, that's just normal. No, that's not normal. You have to add it.
Looked like it already had it.
You have to go through all of them. Give me a second.
So these are used then?
Here's the one I could give you for 11.
What's
This
the
is-
difference? I like the matte black one.
So the difference is some of them have upgrades and not. This one doesn't.
What was the other one? I need the keys for this.
The other one, oop.
I
The other
like
one
that
had like
matte.
engine 4. The other one had one of them. The first one I took out had engine 4 and a turbo.
Yeah.
The second one I took out had engine 4 on it. This is just stock. It's gonna only have engine 2. Yeah, I told you I got a couple of them, and I just gotta figure out where the hell the other one came from because it's not even my records.
The
keys?
matte black with the white underglow looked pretty cool.
Yeah, that one's 17. Did you get the keys to it?
No, I guess not. I don't know. It's not turning on.
Did you get it now? Pluck your M muscle.
Which one?
Go inside the car. Let me just do this real quick. Yeah, go in there and then flex your M muscle and then toggle engine.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, it takes off a little faster. Not much faster. Whoa, it's going 116. Two guys kind of jumped out in front of the car, so there's a little blood on it.
Yeah, no worries. What did you think of this one?
I'm
charging 14 for this, and I'm giving it to you for 11. It's worth 21.
I know. I really like the matte one. I guess you have
Yeah,
to make
that-
a profit, right?
Yeah, this I can't sell that one for any less. This is one of my vehicles. The other one's the boss man's inventory.
What's the least you could sell the other one for? The matte
Give me a
black
sec.
one? I might have to just go like do a lumber run or two and come back.
That one's gonna be 17.5, and that one's got max engine.
Does it have brakes upgraded?
No, this one actually has upgrades too.
What upgrades?
Level 1 suspension and a turbo, but let me just verify that. Well, I'm almost
You could tell
positive.
from driving it, or you pull it in there and you check.
Yeah. Who the fuck did the paperwork on this? I'd love to fucking know. It actually has a transmission, not arm suspension. So it's a transmission one and a turbo. Whereas
Is-
the other one has max engine.
Can I try the other one to see if it's faster?
Yeah, sure.
Does the engine make it accelerate faster, or the turbo does?
I think turbo. Yeah.
Are those stock rims?
No, this is all cosmetic stuff. But
Oh. Pretty sure it's this one.
And
Well, I like that one the best, but it's definitely costs more. It's kind of slow to accelerate, and the top speed I got was like maybe 115. But then again, I mean,
yeah, it's not an expensive car, just saying.
I know it's just so hard to make money here. I've gotten like, I've lost more in basically fines and fees than I've been able to make.
Forgot I had that.
Do you have any like really cheap bikes?
The cheapest were the ones I just showed you.
It
And then
might-
the cars.
Yeah, it might make sense just to go with the cheaper cars. So at least I have some more money, and I don't just like blow it all on those when they're not even all that good.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you.
Did that first one you showed me?
That's not that one. It's this one.
Does this have anything upgraded, or it's just
Oh,
stock?
these are just pure stock. I got 2 of these from a guy that was getting rid of them.
And if this is at the regular dealer, how much is it?
4,000.
So it's just 500 cheaper here.
Yeah. But you know what? If you want to take it today, I'll give it to you for 3,000. They're gonna do you off. You're not gonna find a PDM employee to lower the prices on these.
You got a what?
You're not gonna find a PDM employee to lower the prices on these.
What does PDM stand for?
Premium Deluxe Motors. It's the other dealer you were at originally.
And somebody actually works there,
Yeah, there's people that work there.
and they can lower prices.
Yeah, to a certain degree. But on these, they usually don't. I'm giving it to you for 3K. It's 1,000 off.
Is there anything over there for that much money?
Yeah, you could go take a look. There's a Panto. There's a couple things if you have the 10 grand range.
But anything that would be worth it?
I don't. To be honest with you, I don't even know the PDM catalog anymore. I'm actually pulling it up right now because I have no idea.
I wonder if there's a bike for really cheap there.
Yeah, the cheapest bike there's gonna be a Vespa or Faggio for 3,700.
Oh, that little, like, I don't know what you call it, like moped looking thing.
There's a couple bikes over there in your price range if you want to go down there. Go down there, see if you see anything you like, and then message me if you want anything from here.
What was the name of that car that had the black and the white that you just put away?
The Warner.
But, so in your opinion, that's the best bet?
That's all I have that you can afford. Other than the Fugitive I showed you.
The problem is over there I can't try them. So I don't know how they drive, you know?
Nah, I get you, man. That's why we have it here, but like I said, what up?
What up, Baba?
What do you need?
You know, do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Being nice.
Mm-hmm.
So what you?
Nothing, just helping out a customer.
Oh shoot! Alright, man. I'll let you do that.
Yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. I'm probably getting off.
Okay. Yeah, likewise, man.
I'm fucking falling asleep.
Alright.
Yeah, go over there, check it out, see what you like. I mean, there's other sedans there.
Do you know what would be better, like Infernus or a Bullet?
Probably the Infernus, in my opinion.
So how do people make like a lot of money fast so they can get a car like that without having to just grind these mundane, monotonous, boring jobs?
There's other things that you could find out, you know?
Is there any way to make like 100 grand quickly?
I mean, I see a lot of bank robberies going on all the time.
Think that's the best way?
A lot of, you know, chopping cars, I heard too.
I didn't think you could do that here.
You can.
Where do
Just
you
have to
sell
find
them?
out. I wouldn't know. You have to find out. I have no idea. I heard it's a thing. Don't know. I mean, I only do legal work. I work at a dealership, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, lumber runs are the only way I know how to make money quick. It's like $3,900 for fucking 20 minutes worth of work. And I do this, so that's where I get most of my income.
Yeah, so I mean that car is cheaper than one lumber run, I guess, so I'm kind of thinking I should just get it just so I have one, because I can't try the ones at the other dealership. So even if I find something for like the same price, I can't even really test it out.
Yeah, that's the only problem, yeah.
I'm kind of curious what's over there for that price, but at the same time, are you going to be around for a little bit, or you're
I'm
heading out?
like, the minute you leave here, I'm going to bed, man. I've been on here for 12 hours. I'm done.
And there's nobody else around?
Boris might be getting on. What time is it? Boris might be getting on? Maybe? No, he's not getting on. Might be on in like 2-3 hours. We want to go do some lumber runs in the meantime.
Yeah, I should probably go to bed too, but I guess I'm not. I mean, you're here often, so I don't need to be like in a rush. Will you keep that deal for me if I decide to go?
Yeah, it'll be stay there. You don't have to worry about it. I'm the only one that has Warners right now. All the other salespeople don't have them, so I'm the only one that has a stockpile of them. So, and the fugitives, I have a stockpile up too. I got like 6 of them, so you're pretty good.
Okay. All right. Cool.
All right, man.
Yeah.
All right, let me know. Like I said, I'm gonna head to bed. Cause,
Okay.
like,
So I'll just text you. I got your number then.
Yeah. Just text me. Go down to PDM. See if there's anything you like. Maybe I can find some, because I do have cars in other garages that I might scrounge up to.
All right. Cool. Thank you.
All right, no worries.
Hey. What was that all about?
Jeez.
Ah,
Fucking Mark! We're dead. Don't even know it. What you doing here, bitch? God damn! Whoa, motherfucker! Praise! Good to hear you, my man. Wanted to check on my car? Yeah, I cracked it up pretty bad. I know they're really safe. Okay, maybe we can lease one or buy pre-owned. Okay, let me think on how I can do this. Call you back, man.
oh, great. Nice. What's with this server just crashing?